Hello, I'm Dr. Richard Harris, and welcome to Supplement Saturday, where we talk about some of our favorite holistic natural products. And today we're going to be talking about turmeric, one of my all time favorites, something that I take quite regularly in multiple different ways. And so let's dive in. So it's actually a plant in the ginger family, and we know that ginger has a lot of health benefits. So, of course, turmeric has a lot of health benefits as well. And the active ingredient in that curcumin is what we think of as what causes these health benefits. And there's multiple different subtypes in the plant that has the health benefits. Well, I'm not going to dive into the biochemistry. We want to keep these videos less than 5 minutes. They're just quick hitters of information for certain nutraceuticals. So turmeric has been used in Eastern medicine for generations, for all kinds of different purposes. Its effects in the body, but we know now it reduces inflammation through something called NFKB, and that reduces cytokines, which are inflammatory mediators. They cause inflammation, and so that's how turmeric works for a lot of these anti-inflammatory causes like joint pains and aches and upset stomachs that people take it for. It also has been shown in petri dishes to prevent the accumulation of beta amyloid, which is what causes Alzheimer's disease, the plaques in the brain. Really cool effect is that it increases something called BDNF. And so some people will take this for depression and anxiety. And BDNF, or brain derived neurotrophic factor, is how our brains begin to rewire. It is a compound that tells our nerves to form other nerve connections and to strengthen those connections. So when you're actively rewiring your brain, it's important. And so if you want to overcome depression, you need to change the way your brain function works. And that's how BDNF helps. It is a powerful antioxidant. It helps scavenge up what we call free radicals. Free radicals are compounds usually made during metabolism that cause damage and injury to tissues. And so it prevents that and then prevents the damage to the tissues. These are how antioxidants work. It may improve bowel motility and digestive enzyme activity. And these same effects happen with ginger. That's why a lot of people take ginger, for upset tummies and stomach ailments. Turmeric does have some of those properties as well. A lot of people take it for their liver, and because of the antioxidant effects, it can help with preventing liver damage, and so people will take it for that. Because of the whole effect, the anti-inflammatory effect, the antioxidant effect, it has been shown to reduce cholesterol levels. So some people will take it for metabolism, for cholesterol, for blood sugars, for obesity, metabolic syndrome. Topically, it can help prevent UV damage. So there are topical preparations that people will use in lieu of sunscreen to help prevent skin damage. Now, a couple caveats with it. Generally, the amount that you absorb is pretty low. That's what we call bioavailability, is pretty low. Now, a lot of the top end products will circumvent this by using something called a liposome, where they hide the molecule basically in a fatty outer layer, or using nanoparticles. They break it down into really small particles that are easily absorbed, or they use something called biopairing. That basically helps prevent the compounds from getting degraded. So there's more of them around. It enhances that bioavailability. So how do people take it? Usually 500 milligrams or so, 3 to 4 times a day. Toxicity studies show that 8 grams a day for a 30-day period was safe. We don't typically recommend that. Some of the higher protocols use about 4 grams a day for like metabolic syndrome or for anti-cancer properties. But for those kind of doses, of course, you always want to be under supervision of a physician. Some other things to watch out for is it can lower blood sugars, it can lower blood pressure, interfere with antidepressants and other medications. So especially if you're taking a high dose protocol, these are some things to be aware of. Now, how else can you get it in besides supplements? Foods. I put it on a lot of different foods. I even make a ginger turmeric tea that I love. And I'm a big tea fan, big green tea fan. I know a lot of people do the same thing, especially after meals to help with digestion. And, it feels good to have a tea after you eat. something soothing about that. Thank you for tuning in for this edition of Supplement Saturday, and we'll be back again next week.